Hello Virgo, Elif here, psychic medium and spiritual life coach. I'm bringing you your messages for the month of April. I'm doing a general reading. My focus is on love and career, but Spirit knows what you need to hear. So Spirit will generally guide me in the direction that is necessary. You know what your stories are. This is a general reading, keep that in mind. So take what fits and leave what doesn't. And if at the beginning of the reading, after listening for a little bit, you realize this is not for me, then don't push it. Trust your intuition. Allow yourself to take a few deep breaths, center and connect with your greater consciousness, the inner you, so that you can come into the space with an open mind and receive the messages that you need to hear in the way that they need to land. As I said, it is a general message, so I could be speaking to you or your person. Either way, you will know how the story fits. Okay, I've already shuffled and blessed, created the sacred circle, set the intention, so let's get right on with it. So Virgo, someone recently came in with a passionate new offer. Very possibly in business. Yeah, very possibly in business. For some of you in love, but I'm seeing that the focus here has been very much career, business, finances. Okay, let's get some clarity on this. This was unexpected. This was an unexpected offer with a lot of clarity, a lot of certainty. This person knew exactly what they were bringing, what they wanted to offer, and it caught you a bit off guard. Yeah, caught you a bit off guard. You didn't know if you could trust this. But you have no idea how much work this person's put in to get to the place that they are at now. This person's been through a lot, and there must be a reason why they were willing to make this investment with you. I do see that this definitely put you in a position of introspection, not contemplation, introspection. This scared you. It's as if it was everything you wanted, but you didn't know. But it was possibly not coming from the source that you wanted it to come from. This caused a lot of anxiety and fear and doubt and suddenly you found yourself embarking on a journey into introspection, inner wisdom, spiritual enlightenment. An offer was made here to you for equal give and take in this. If this is a relationship, then this relationship came with an energy of abundance and fulfillment in terms of purpose, not only love, but also career. So this is very possibly somebody that you could see yourself working with, can see yourself working with, or they could see you working with. But where you were focused on getting your money together, suddenly Your awareness for education became apparent. You didn't know if you could give this person as much, if you could reciprocate as much as they were offering. You didn't know if you had that. You didn't know if it was possible. You've been up at night thinking about this. You asking yourself, can I do this? Can I give as much as I think this person expects? Because this is what, if someone's willing to give me 100%, surely they expect that in return. And I don't know if I can give that. It's very possible that you cut this person out, distance yourself from them, block them, or they did it to you. Remember, I said take it as the message fits. I could be speaking to you or your person. Because the two of you are very, very strong in one another's energy here. You've been very focused on money for a while. You've been working, you've been diligently working at that. Even though you haven't seen any rewards, you've still been getting up, doing the same pushing, investing the same energy, even though you haven't seen any growth from it. Why did you do that? Why do you do that? You believe that you'd see the fruits, and now you're wondering. I see a cycle closing for you. It's possible that for you or your person, you are realizing, someone here is realizing that this has been ridiculous. Pushing and making an effort in this particular direction has been ridiculous. Yeah. You're wondering if you can trust this new situation, this new offer that's come into your life. You are wondering, you don't know if you can trust this person. And that's because you can't trust yourself. Your behavior and your actions up to now have not been conducive of a trustworthy dynamic with self, in relationship with self. And you're projecting that onto this person. You find this person to be very mysterious, interesting, but you don't quite know what their whole deal is. You're not clear about exactly what it is this person's expecting. And that's what I'm saying. You've been wondering, can I offer, can I give back, can I provide what this person's expecting? But why don't you just ask? Yeah, you've started this journey. You've started it. You've embarked on this new journey. You are willing to find the answers, and you're willing to move in the direction that is going to bring you what it is you want, but you feel like you don't have all the answers yet. You're not clear what you do. What I'm seeing is that you want a balance of emotional and financial stability. You want to be in a situation, in a relationship where those dynamics are supported. But you have a brand new offer that's coming to your life. You have a gift from the divine, and you don't know if you can trust it. You've guarded yourself for such a long time that you don't know you've actually locked yourself in. You've closed yourself in. But there is a cycle ending here. There is a cycle ending here. And you are going to start moving very, very soon. You are ready to start moving. Whether or not you are going to decide to embrace this cup, this offer that's been given to you, that's been brought into your life, that you have responded to from a deeply emotional place, I don't know. But it is what you are seeing there, is that it is what you've been asking for. You're just not sure if this is someone that you... It's always the case, right? You know, they say rather the devil you know than the one you don't. But here's the thing. If you stay with what you've known, whilst you've been asking for what you want, then staying with what you know is staying with what you don't want. And not moving towards the new that's come into your life is rejecting very possibly what you want. You know, we have this obsession with being in control and having all the answers and knowing all knowing what the outcome's going to be before we move. And really, that is not the purpose of an adventure. When you set out on an adventure or a trip, you have an idea of why you're setting out and what it is you want to obtain. Do you want to obtain relaxation? Do you want to obtain experience? Do you want to explore? Do you want to have fun? That determines the choices you make on the journey. Do I stop at this place because it looks like fun? Or do I avoid it because it doesn't look like I'm going to have peace and restoration there, so I rather go to the spa? Those are the little details you need to know when you set out and embark on a journey. But you don't need to know every possible place that you're going to encounter on the way, because that just takes the fun away from it, and that's not really how life is going to work. You have to be willing to develop your intuition, to trust your intuition, and to sometimes approach things from the place that is absent of fear, so that you can really see it for what it is. You know what you know. You're not going to know more of what you know, because you know what you know. You've been there for the past few years. But what's new is still for you to discover. You don't know what you don't know. So you've got to be willing to set out on obtaining the knowledge about those things, which means you've got to be willing to open yourself up. And if you've caged yourself in because you've guarded yourself so much because of the need and the obsession to be protected, then it means you never allow yourself to get out there and obtain the new, which is what you've been asking for. Yep, Spirit says you're trying to establish new rules and boundaries. Yeah, you need to know why you put certain boundaries in place and whether those boundaries serve you or hinder you. None of the standard rules apply or make sense. Yeah. The rules you put in place initially, the rules you've been living by, what you've been going by, they don't apply anymore. Suddenly they don't make sense to you, and this unnerves you. Drama is the enemy of peace. Exactly what I said. If you embark on a journey, you know, if you're looking for peace, there are certain things that you will discover on your journey. You have free choice. You have free will. You will then ask yourself, I set out on this journey because I wanted peace. I set out What I'm looking for in relationship is a sense of peace. What are the building blocks that are going to equate to peace for me? Because it's going to be different for me to what it is for you, to what it is for him, to what it is for her. You have to know what it is you want and your best and how you are able to get there. And avoid the other things. Yep. Your soul is shouting out, I'm trying my best to see what is real, but I am still blind. So, if you know if you are the one that has retreated from this connection because you don't know what it is, then I've been speaking directly to you. If you are not that person, if you know that your person's done that with you, then this is how they feel. And Spirit just wanted you to have that clarity. Okay. So that was your message for the month of April. Please comment below if this message resonated with you, if you were able to feel the resonance with it, if you were able to feel your guides and the angel guides speaking to you and communicating through it. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.